What's up, y'all? It's Anastasia. Welcome back to my channel. Now, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope everyone is doing great on this marvelous, marvelous, marvelous day. Shout out to his baby. I got that from her. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing great on this marvelous, marvelous day. And I'm bringing in the new year with a movie review. And in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the movie All Cheerleaders Die. Insert picture here. Now, I would insert the trailer, but due to copyright, I can't. That's why I'm going to link it down below. And if you're... Oh, somebody playing that loud music. But anyways, like, I'm going to be reviewing that movie. And pretty much, if you're not familiar with what that movie is about, basically in a nutshell, it tells a story about these 4 girls. They get in a car accident and stuff like that. And they're brought back to life via black magic and stuff like that. And they pretty much come back to life eating people. Now, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm pretty much going to talk about the movie and stuff like that, and pretty much give my honest opinion about a lot of things and stuff like that throughout the movie. So let's get into it. Now, the movie opens with our main protagonist, Maddie, who is played by the ever so fabulous Caitlin Stacey. Insert picture here. If you ask me, is it just me or does that girl favor Victoria Justice? Like the actress Victoria Justice. Like, I swear, she favors Victoria Justice to a T. I swear, that is Victoria Justice's doppelganger. Like, I swear, she does. To me, she does. Like, we can beg to differ, but to me, she favors Victoria Justice. I swear, if there was a Victoria Justice replacement for the show, Victorious, I swear, Caitlin Stacey needs that role hands down because she favors that girl to a T, to my opinion. I'm just saying. But yeah, it opens with our main protagonist, Maddie, in which she's watching a video she had made of one of her classmates, Alexis, and stuff like that, and which is like a student profile video and stuff in which she follows Lexxii around, pretty much getting her take on what school is like from her perspective and stuff like that. And pretty much and stuff like that, Lexxii has an accident on the cheerleading field in which she does some kind of cheerleading move. The guys throw her in the air, and when she comes back down, they fail to catch her, and she breaks her neck and she dies. I just want to know this. Those boys, did they get expelled or did they go to jail and stuff after the events transpired? Because keep in mind, when Maddie had filmed the video and stuff like that, it was taken on the last day of school and stuff like that. And they were going into their senior year the next year. But I just want to say, like, did those boys get charged because of what happened to Lexxii? Like, I mean, I understand it was an accident and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, did they get charged after what happened with Lexxii? Because, like, how could you miss? How could you fail to catch her? Like, I'm just saying. But, yeah. And also, I just want to talk about the cheerleading uniforms. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like, them girls slaying them uniforms, like, shout it, y'all bad now. Like, they bad in them cheerleading uniforms. I give them that much. Like, shout it bad now. But I'm just saying, like, these are supposed to be actresses playing underage girls. Why are you having them dressed in skimpy-ass uniforms like that? That's why you can clearly tell that's a movie, because they don't make cheerleading uniforms like that in real life for high schoolers. Like, I'm just saying. Obviously, the high school for that movie, Blackfoot High School, you can clearly tell they really didn't give a damn because, like I said, they don't make cheerleading uniforms like that. In real life, they don't. And pretty much, it's later revealed in the movie as to why pretty much Maddie and stuff like that pretty much joined the cheerleading squad and stuff like that. We find out that Maddie, it's revealed that Maddie pretty much was raped by the captain of the football team named Terry, and pretty much she joined the cheerleading cheerleading squad and stuff like that, pretty much to get back at him for what he did to her. Pretty much she's using those girls and working through them to get back at the captain of the football team for raping her. And I know what y'all are thinking in the comments, like, oh, how come she didn't go to the police, this, that, and the third? Like, she could have been and talked about it and stuff like that. But you never know. After Terry did what he did to her and stuff like that, you never know. You never know. Maybe he threatened her. You tell anybody, I'm going to kill you, bitch, and stuff like that. And yeah, she just pretty much wanted to take another alternative. But regardless if he threatened me or not and stuff like that, I would have probably told anyways and stuff like that just to get justice. Because, dude, you are not going to get away with assaulting me like that. And Maddie ends up seducing Terry's girlfriend, Tracy, and stuff like that, into pretty much falling in love with her and stuff like that. And they had like a little one-on-one moment and stuff like that at a pool party in the movie. And I feel like that was Maddie's opportunity to tell her then, instead of making up some kind of story saying some stuff like, oh, I saw Terry and this girl named Cassie Deckard at the lake 4th of July weekend. I feel like she just made that story up to turn Tracy against Terry so that way she could seduce her and stuff like that. But still, I feel like she should have told Tracy ahead of time about what happened between her and Terry and stuff like that. But I feel like, you know, I guess she felt like if she told her, you know, she probably wouldn't believe her and stuff like that. But I feel like maybe Tracy probably would have believed her. But then again, she probably would not have. She probably would have thought like, oh, you're just making this up because you're jealous of me and Terry's relationship, blah, 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 blah. But all in all, maybe Tracy probably would have believed her, maybe. But then again, I don't know. I mean, think about it. If you're a girl and you're watching this and some girl was to come to you and tell you that your boyfriend had raped them, like, would you believe her? Like, I'm just saying, like, if Terry was my boyfriend, and let's just say she came straight out and was like, hey, by the way, Lexxii, Terry had assaulted me and stuff like that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take heed to what she's saying and confront Terry about, like, hey, what's this Maddie telling me that you had assaulted her and stuff like that? What gives? Did you really do that? And let's just say he gets mad and defensive about it. I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together and be like, yep, he did it, and get his ass put behind bars. Because wrong is wrong. Like, dude, all this free pussy in the world and you assaulting a girl, like, really? I'm just saying. So, yeah. And also, can y'all explain something to me, like those who have seen the movie? Like, why in the world, the character who played, the girl who played Martha, why in the world was Martha so deeply religious? Like, girl, here it is, you have a whole boyfriend that pretty much want to get lovey-dovey with you, but every time he put his arm around you, you push his hand away and stuff like that. Every time he kiss you, you push him away. Like, girl, like, why do you even have a boyfriend? I'm just saying. And plus, you know, sis had pretty much spent her whole time in the movie just texting away when she was around Manny. Like, in my opinion, I honestly feel like she was texting and stuff like that just to take her mind off sex. That's what I think. Because no one has that time to text like that. Like, I'm just saying. And also, we cut to the scene and stuff like that where events transpired and stuff like that, in which Terry shows up to a get-together that the footballs and cheerleaders are having and stuff like that. And he pretty much says, you know, if we're going to go all the way this season, we need to shake things up. No fraternizing with cheerleaders, effective immediately. Pretty much, the football players are not allowed to talk to the cheerleaders. And pretty much with him being team captain, they pretty much got to kiss his ass. Which I think it's stupid, but yeah. Pretty much with him being team captain, they pretty much got to kiss his ass and stuff like that. And yeah, pretty much the girls, it breaks their hearts and stuff like that. And they turn to leave. But Maddie pulls Tracy aside and pretty much is telling her, like, are you going to let him talk to you like that, Tracy? Like, girl, go stand up for yourself. And Tracy, obviously being drunk and intoxicated and stuff like that, gave in to peer pressure and stuff like that. And she pretty much steps to Terry and tells him how he has a small dick and stuff like that. And pretty much all up in his grill and telling him off and stuff like that. And Terry actually was the bigger man and was actually fixing to turn to leave. But she turned him around and stuff like that and pretty much wanted to give him more of her 2 cents and stuff like that. And Terry looked at Maddie with them, and Terry had looked at Maddie with a serious look and was like, get her out of here. Like, pretty much, that was her warning. Like, all right, now, you're pushing it now. Carry your ass on, saw that, or I'm going to go crazy on your ass. Pretty much, that's what he was saying. In other words, like, all right, girl, I'm trying to spare you, but you keep fucking with me. I'm going to thrash out on your ass. And obviously, they didn't listen and stuff like that. And Tracy just kept talking her rah-rah shit. And after, like, the final push and stuff like that, Terry drew back and he punched her. Now, do I feel like Tracy deserved that? Yes, she deserved it. Yes. But then again, no, she didn't deserve it, because despite her talking that rah-rah shit, dude, you should not have just let her get to you like that. Like, you just don't sock her like that. You know, you should have just walked off and just went on about your business. So, yes and no, she didn't deserve it. But all in all, like what I'm about to say right now is, I don't condone men beating on women. I don't condone that and stuff like that. But in a way, in my opinion, she kind of deserved that because, girl, like, this boy tried to spare you, but you was all up in his grill, pushing him, putting your hands on him, and he pretty much did what he had to do to defend himself. He drew back and he punched you. Like, what if the roles were reversed? What if Terry was doing that to you? Like, when you sock him too, like, defend yourself, you know? So all in all, she kind of deserved that, though. But yeah, events go awry and stuff like that. There's a car chase that ensues, and the girls, they get in a car wreck, and yeah, and pretty much the boys drive off and pretty much just forget about him and stuff like that due to peer pressure, them listening to Terry because he's the team captain and stuff like that. And Maddie's ex-girlfriend Lena and stuff pretty much brings them back to life with some black magic called Wicca, in which she brings them back to life with these magic stones and stuff like that. And yeah, and they pretty much come back from the dead eating people and stuff like that. And yeah, and Terry soon finds out what's going on and stuff like that. He soon finds out about the magic stones and stuff like that due to Lena, her dumb ass, practicing black magic in school and stuff, making these magic stones float in the air. Like, girl, why are you practicing black magic in an open area? Like, of course someone was gonna bound to find out. Like, one guy in school, some curly hair guy stuff in school, he saw Lena, you know, making these magic stones float in the air. And I just want to say, honey, you pretty much gave yourself away. If you were gonna practice black magic and make those stones float in the air, do it in the privacy of your home. Don't be practicing black magic in school. You pretty much gave yourself away. And Terry ends up stealing her stones out of her locker. And I just want to say with Lena, honey, you pretty much brought that on yourself. If you would have just practiced that black magic at home and kept those stones on you or in your bag or something like that, Terry probably never would have found out about it. But you're practicing black magic in school? Like, girl, like, come on now. I'm just saying. And yeah, like, Terry ends up picking the girls off one by one and stuff like that. And, you know, he cuts the stones out of each girl and stuff like that and eats them and becomes some kind of supernatural force and stuff like that. And Maddie saves Lena from Terry's wrath and stuff like that before he was about to kill her and stuff like that. And Lena somehow forces the magic stones out of Terry and stuff like that. And Maddie dies yet again, and she's brought back to life with another magic stone and stuff like that. And somehow one of the stones ended up in the ground, going to where Lexxii's buried at in the cemetery and stuff like that. And it brings her back from the dead, in which Lexxii pretty much comes back from the dead and stuff like that. With a stone in her eye and stuff like that, come back from the dead through Terry's body and stuff like that. Like, she busts through Terry's body and stuff like that. And she's obviously pissed that, I'm guessing, Lena killed Terry and stuff like that. And Lena replies, "Holy shit." And the movie cuts to the end credits, and we find out the true title of the movie, All Cheerleaders Die, Part 1. Like, where's Part 2? I'm curious to know if there is going to be a Part 2, or that was just for shock value or something like that. But I just want to know, when is Part 2 of All Cheerleaders Die coming out? I want to see it. So yeah, that's just about that on that. And also, I just want to talk about this about the movie too. Like, Maddie had made a video diary in the beginning of the movie as to why she pretty much is doing what she's doing with the cheerleading squad and stuff like that. She pretty much says, like, she pretty much is saying, like, how the hard part is going to be pretending that she actually likes those girls, especially Tracy, who, like, she claims acts like she's all sad, but then jumps on Terry's jock, which is his peen, pretty much acting like she's all sad, but yet you, your best friend hasn't even been buried in the ground that long, but yet you going behind her back dating her boyfriend. Like, I pretty much agree with her on that. Like, here it is, your best friend ain't even buried in the ground that long, but yet you fucking her man pretty much. Like, that's kind of a little shady. And Tracy ends up finding the video diary and stuff like that because Maddie lets Tracy use her computer and stuff like that because Martha, which is inside Hannah's body, won't let Tracy use her phone and stuff like that. And yeah, like she ends up getting on Maddie's computer and stuff like that, and she finds Maddie's video diary. She sees it and she's pretty much heartbroken, which I can understand why Tracy was heartbroken, because here it is, you seduced me into liking you, only to find out you were pretending to like me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you meant something to me, and I thought you meant something to me, and I thought I meant something to you. Obviously not. And pretty much Tracy's heartbroken, in which she runs out of the house heartbroken, and I don't blame her. Like, come on now. Like, it was kind of a shitty move, but Maddie pretty much breaks down why she did what she did, because like I had said, Terry did assault her and stuff like that. She basically says how after Lexxii died, she wanted to film like a tribute video to her and stuff like that. How she was going to do an interview with all of her friends, and she went to Terry's place to talk about Lexxii and stuff like that. And she said she kind of laughed it off at first and stuff like that. But she said then his eyes changed and he had got aggressive with her and stuff like that, and pretty much he assaulted her. So all in all, that's why she did what she did. So yeah, that's just about that on that. I'm not going to talk about everything that happened in the movie, otherwise I'll be here forever and ever. But yeah, that's just about that for this movie. Hopefully I made sense and stuff. Hopefully I didn't ramble on and stuff like that. But like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to link all my social media accounts in the description box down below, as well as insert them right here. So feel free to add and follow me on those. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications, because if you don't, what's the point? And also, like I said, I'm going to link the trailer to All Cheerleaders Die down below. Tell me if you have seen the movie or if you haven't seen the movie. Like, I'm curious to know. So, peace out and Happy New Year.